going on, guys? Today we're gonna start tearing down the second gym. Get ready to pull this motor out. So, I already got the AC condenser. Make sure you get a shop, or like me, you can drain it yourself. Make sure you don't release any of that stuff. It's bad for the atmosphere, according to EPA. So now I'm gonna get this intercooler out of the way. It looks like that boot is tore up pretty good. It's taped up. Might have been why this truck felt under power. She wasn't making no boost. I should have had some gauges, but it is what it is. It's gonna be got a little too dark for working outside. So we're gonna come in and basically start doing the same thing on the first gen here. Start getting this front end took apart. About to take this radiator out. Course port, all that good stuff. We got the air breather off, top hose off. I went ahead and took this fender back off. Now we can just walk right up in here. Got the radiator, AC condenser, hood pins, most of the wiring. Hood latch. Truck got a lot more wiring than I thought it did. Of course, they added that for the electric fan and junk. So now this is ready to come off. Everything's disconnected from it. But, it's almost supper time. So, got a good bit done today. I'll catch y'all tomorrow. Go spend time with the family. See ya. Yeah, I guess. I didn't film taking the bed off because it started raining and I just wanted to get it done real quick before I got soaking wet. But for those of you that don't know, come up through here. These were 15 millimeters. You'll have four in the back and then 2 up front. And then pull your tail light harness. Pull your tail light harness through. And if you got a rat nest like this truck does, pull that through. And then your filler neck, get that undone, which we already got it undone fixing the red truck. We'll use the bolts out of it to get the filler neck on it. But about to get these 2 bolts, get this back bumper off, and then I'll find a way to use this hitch on the crew cab. Going to swap the fuel tank, so I'll be keeping that fuel tank. We're going to probably go with the fleece end tank unit. I ain't got to mount anything on the frame, nothing dangling down. To me, it looks kind of tacky having a nice truck and then filters hanging off the frame where you can see them. And instead of just trying to hide them, we'll test out the new fleece unit, or the end tank pump, which, knowing fleece, it should be a phenomenal part and last. And then you ain't got to worry about the quarter tank issue and the fuel sump that goes on the bottom of the tank. Just looks even more tacky and possibly get ripped off on something, or who knows. This rear axle, so we're not going to pull it yet. It'll be going in the crew cab as well. Yeah, the gas tank, the rear axle, the leaf springs, or not the leaf springs, the hitch, I believe is all that's back here. Of course, the drive shaft. I'll have to get somebody to help me turn this thing around so we can get it straight in. But tomorrow I'll continue tearing down the front end, hood staying. Didn't video taking the fenders off, but got the truck spun around. Front fenders are off. It's just a little update of where we at. There we go, we got her up. It's me doing it by myself and not wanting to crush my phone in case it fell or stuff like that. I didn't get it on video, so I apologize for that. But once you get all this stuff off, those are really only 3 things that are hooked onto it, and these 6 nuts. Then you just prop it up on the way you feel like you got it. It's in control. Just slide her on out and drop her down. That's all there is to it. She's not too heavy. I'd say around 100 pounds. But there she is. We got her out. So tomorrow, I don't think I'll be able to get much done tomorrow. We'll probably start on the transmission. I don't know if we'll have enough time to pull it. Got a bunch of nuclear classes I gotta take tomorrow. Or hopefully not. Hopefully they're still all up to date and they tell me I'm good. But I know I had to take a couple last time that were out of date. Anyhow, I'm starting to ramble. So there she is. Tomorrow we'll start on the transmission. Got the transjet ready to go. Got the starter out. A couple of the bow housing bolts. You already seen the transfer case coming out. Over here, about to do the torque converter. Come over here. You'll have to get you a wrench or something to put on those bolts to spin the motor over. So you can see a bolt. First time doing this, you'll come over here. On the back side or motor side of your adapter plate, your transmission bolts to this and this bolts to your motor. There's a little cover here. 10mm bolts. Got 2 of them. You pop that cover off and then you spin the motor over until your torque converter bolts show up in this hole. So that's how you get your torque converter bolts out. don't take that inspection cover off on the bottom and try to. This right here is how you do it. This little inspection cover. And then once I get them out, I got a couple more bell housing bolts. And then we should be ready to pull it. Or get it jacked up and then take the cross member out and then pull it. But this right here is your probably biggest pain in the butt in the whole thing. It's not too bad for me because there ain't no fender or exhaust in my way. But if you're doing this on a full truck, getting in here can be a little tricky. Got a ratchet on that. If you can see down in there, got the cover off. That's your torque converter bolt. This thing will focus. There we go. So got the cover off. That's your torque converter bolt. Once you take that one out, keep rotating whichever way until you get all of them out. I believe there's 6. I may be wrong. It's been a while since I've done a torque converter on this truck. Pretty sure there's 6, but there you go. Just take that plate out, get your bolts out, good to go. I'll catch y'all up later. Taking out your transmission mount. Got 4 bolts. As you can see, I already got that one out. That one out. They're not fixed bolts. So you have to go through the hole. You have to go through the holes to get the nuts. I don't know why they didn't fix bolt them. They fixed bolted these for a BS transfer case skid plate. I guess something to get you to take it to the dealer just because it's that a little bit harder. You can see, just go through that hole and I'm on it right there. Last bolt in it, and then we can get that out of the way and start dropping down that transmission. Alright. Finally got that cross member out after beating it with a hammer. Now we see the cross member out there. Transmission's out. There she is. Heck yeah. She'll where that frame swoops up, unless you got it on a lift. That's where she'll have to come out of, unless you jack up the truck, which ain't right there gonna be in her way. So I'm gonna take that out and I'll slide the transmission out of here. Alright guys, catch up with you later. Alright guys, there you have it. She's out of the truck. I had to jack it up to get it out. Now that's out, my floor's run. I believe that's it for this video. Next video, we'll finish taking off accessories and pulling this motor. And not as much to take off this one, so we'll probably get both motors in one video. Or comment down below if, well, this video will already be posted by then. So the next video will probably be pulling both engines up. Still gotta get seats out of here, gas tank out of here, or fuel tank, whatever. Fuel tank out of here. Let me know if we should do custom gauges or put this gauge cluster in that truck. I'm already gonna have to move the AC stuff down here, or I want to build a center console, so the AC stuff might go in the console. Whatever, if I keep the edge tuner, the face where you can change the tunes will go in the console. I want to do a pretty custom dash in it, so that wood grain don't really bother me. So should we make the 2nd gen faceplate work in this, give it a little update, or custom gauges and all that? Y'all let me know. Like I said, that'll do it for this video. Y'all please like, subscribe, and comment. Let me know what y'all think. What can I improve on? It's kind of hard filming by yourself. I eventually want to get a tripod for my phone so I can start setting y'all up in better situations. Like, especially since I do most of this by myself. But yeah, y'all just let me know. Y'all have a good day. God bless.